Hi everyone, it's our second day of Generation Logistics Week. It's Technology Tuesday. If you joined us yesterday, you will have seen how we were busting lots of myths about the logistics sector. Today we shift gears and we're going to be looking at the digital engine driving the sector forward, which is technology. From self-driving delivery vans and automated warehouses to smart sensors tracking goods across the oceans, logistics is no longer just about moving things, it's about moving smarter. As you know, I'm Bethany, and we are going to be looking at things like what logistics technology actually looks like and where it's used, why technology is central to solving global challenges like climate change and supply chain resilience, making sure we have the right thing in the right place at the right time. And of course, what careers are opening up for digital thinkers, makers, builders, and fixers. Later today, we're going to watch a video from DHL showcasing innovation in action. But first, we need to set the scene. Why logistics is a technology sector can be a little bit hard to get your head around, because it might surprise you to hear this, but logistics is fast becoming one of the world's most advanced tech industries. And yet, as we heard yesterday on Mythbusting Monday, hardly anyone's ever heard of the sector. But if you think about it, logistics uses AI to forecast demand weeks in advance, so to think about what customers are going to need. It uses robotics to pick and pack orders faster than humans ever could. It uses the blockchain to secure global trade, digital twins to model entire supply chain networks in real time. In fact, nearly every part of logistics, from planning to warehousing, delivery to customer care, now runs on state-of-the-art technology. This isn't about replacing people, it's about empowering them. Technology makes logistics safer, smarter, and more sustainable. It frees people from repetitive work, improves efficiency, and enables faster, more flexible deliveries. That means we, when we buy things, get the right thing at the right place at the right time. You're going to be saying that all week. Let's give you some examples of where and how technology is transforming logistics. Let's talk about the smart warehouse, so the connected warehouse. Many companies are now using automated guided vehicles, AGVs, and collaborative robots called cobots to assist warehouse staff. These bots don't replace people's jobs. They boost productivity, they reduce strain, and they work alongside human teams. Robots never need the loo, so they get lots more uptime. AI systems help to optimize warehouse layouts and what's called pick paths, the route that you go down to do your picking, so people can be quicker and it's more efficient. And when it comes to things like visibility, gone are the days, I don't know whether you'll even remember them, but it used to be you get your text message that says your parcel's coming at some point, possibly today. Now we know that we can track that using the Internet of Things, using sensors, using lots of different methods, so that we know where things are in a container. That means that we get real-time location updates. We know when our parcel's coming to our door. It also allows for things like temperature monitoring, which is essential for things like medicine or perishable goods like food. It provides the opportunity to have fewer surprises, fewer delays, and we keep coming back to this, happier customers. Route optimization and autonomous vehicles is another area that logistics is paving the way when it comes to technology. Using GPS data, traffic analysis, and AI algorithms, delivery companies can plan the best routes. This cuts fuel cost and emissions. Things that you will have seen, things like electric delivery vans, for example, and the little robots. If you live in the Milton Keynes area, you might have seen those roaming the streets, but also things that you might not have seen, like self-driving lorries or drone deliveries in rural or in emergency settings. This is the frontier of sustainable transport, so technology enabling sustainability. Digital twins and scenario planning are also very useful in the sector. Digital twins are virtual copies of real-world supply chains. Companies can use those to model, for example, what happens if a port closes, what happens if demand spikes. So we've stayed in the World Cup for longer than we thought we would, and now we need more snacks than we thought we would. What's the best way to reduce carbon emissions? You can model that in the system, which means that teams can make data-backed decisions faster and with more confidence. You can try lots and lots of different things. So what does all this mean for you? We busted those myths yesterday about logistics being only for drivers or only for warehouse operatives. It's also now a thriving field for people like software developers helping to create all of the things that we've talked about, data analysts looking at what do we do with that demand forecasting, cybersecurity experts, how can we protect those systems from external threats, system engineers, automation technicians. There's so much out there. You might work on coding a warehouse management system. You might analyze shipment data to improve sustainability. You might help onboard clients to a digital freight platform. The opportunities truly are endless, and you don't need a computer science degree to start. Apprenticeships, degree apprenticeships, training, there are all different pathways into the technology within logistics. And we're going to talk about that right the way throughout this week, so you'll be able to find the path that's right for you. I want to go back to sustainability a little bit. Technology doesn't just make logistics more effective, it really does make it more sustainable. Electric vehicles, for example, reduce emissions. AI routing tools save fuel. And things like automated facilities use energy more efficiently. This isn't about replacing people, as we've said. It's things that help the world to function. Reusable packaging, that would be another example. Inventory monitoring allows the reduction of waste if we know what's being used. If it's not being used, we don't create it. It all helps with resilience. In the last few years, COVID, Brexit, global conflicts, our supply chains have been really tested. Technology gives us the tools to adapt, forecast, reroute and recover faster. As those supply chains get more complex, the technology is how we stay agile. So we've talked about a video from DHL, which will be up and coming. DHL is one of the world's leading logistics companies. You might have seen those red and yellow vans out and about doing parcel delivery. They do lots more besides. And their digital teams use technology to manage complex supply chain networks, to deliver those goods across countries and in fact across continents as well, and to solve customer problems in real time. Happy customers is what the sector is all about. So do keep an eye out for that video. Look at the different roles that are involved, the different backgrounds that people have come from, and what's being improved. How is that technology being used to improve that customer journey and supporting with the impact on that customer? The future of logistics is already here. You're going to hear that lots today, I'm sure. And that future runs on data, software, automation, and of course on bold ideas, which is what we need you for. Please do think about how all of the bits that you'll hear across Technology Tuesday can support you in thinking about whether logistics as a technology industry is somewhere for you, beyond transport and storage, as we said yesterday. Think about how that tech empowers people rather than replaces them, and how it opens up new careers. We don't necessarily know what those jobs will be in a few years' time. We're creating them now. And that sustainability and resilience aren't possible without innovation. So new thinkers is what we need. So if you're a coder, a problem solver, someone who loves systems, there is a place for you in the logistics sector. We're looking forward to sharing more with you over Technology Tuesday and to seeing you for the rest of this week. Thank you.